Hello, humans, and welcome to another episode of Gen X Gamer. Cohen, the GameStop CEO, blames wokeness and DEI for global store closures. That's right, believe it or not. Go woke, go broke. That's what he's blaming. GameStop's stock is down about 3% today at $26.01 after the market closed. Now, what is he saying? Well, the CEO of the video game retailer turned Funko Pop dealer now, right? GameStop is blaming DEI programs for discontinued operations in Canada and France. Now, I'm bringing this to you via an MSN article written by Stephanie Valentine, which I'm going to link down below. I'll read it because it's pretty short. It's about a 2-minute read, and then we'll discuss. DEI and initialism, meaning diversity, equity, and inclusion, is a hot button issue for the Trump administration, and as they dismantle protections for underrepresented groups. Oh my. GameStop CEO, 39-year-old Canadian billionaire Ryan Cohen. Remember his buddy took a dive after the Bed Bath & Beyond? His partner jumped out of window 39 stories or something like that. After a failed investment, let's just say, it was pretty disappointing. Took to social media platform X, formerly known as Twitter, to air his grievances. So you can go look him up on X. If I find his tweets, I'll put him up. The initialism and wokeness were among Cohen's targets. Email M&A at GameStop if you're interested in buying GameStop Canada or Micromania France. High taxes, liberalism, socialism, progressivism, wokeness, and DEI included at no additional cost if you buy it today, shared Cohen. So, the overburdening regulation from socialist programs in Europe, it really make it hard to do business, right? I mean, you're operating in the red if the government is into every single aspect of what you're doing. I mean, what do you do if some minorities don't want to work at GameStop because it's just not a good place to work? You're going to force them? No, you're going to have to pay them more, plus all the restrictions that they have, overseas. I'm sure he's losing a pretty penny. And closing down those stores is probably the thing that makes the most sense of all. You go just online. Anyway, such departures aren't a first for the chain. GameStop terminated its tenure in Ireland, Austria, and Switzerland in 2023. In 2024, the chain shared its plans to pull brick and stand mortar locations from Germany. So, overall, we've known already that Europe is a pretty restrictive place to do business in. You probably have to reduce the size of the stores, and even if you go into the stores as a customer, you're going to be paying premium price just to afford the location, the regulations, and the excessive taxes that they have over there, right? To start a business over there, that's why people are leaving. I know a lot of friends that I met, in Singapore who were from Europe, and they just took out and moved, especially investors. They just moved to Singapore. There's certain qualifications, certain amount of money that you might need to have in order to do that. But they just left the high taxes, to places like Singapore. Some others went to Malaysia. Because, the taxes that I was paying in Malaysia when I was working there were like 1%, almost nothing. You don't get anything from social services. It's not like the U.S. where you just walk in the door and you get free health care and free this and free that. No, not over there. Your taxes are low, but you get absolutely no benefits working as a foreigner. But a lot of these countries, their laws are completely different. Like other notable chains, the consumer electronics giant has quickly and publicly struggled to stay afloat since the COVID-19 pandemic. Social distancing strategies, shifting consumer priorities, like online, of course, and mounting household expenses have contributed to the countless store closures over the last few years. Last month, GameStop shuttered more than 400 storefronts, and I took advantage, let me tell you that. I bought a bunch of games. More closures than any other month in its brand's history. These figures eclipse the company's roughly 216 closures throughout all 2024. They really do need a stronger online business presence, and I'm going to make a separate video how I would improve the company by buying other companies, basically. Anyway, the rising of e-commerce also plays a role. Online shopping has financially decimated conventional storefronts worldwide. Its inception in the late 90s and early aughts, the brand is now infamous for the short squeeze. Didn't do any favors either, right? I know a lot of people got rich, from that. A lot of people made money. GameStop shares strategy in SEC filing. In December 2024, the filing with the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, puts a magnifying glass on GameStop's inner machinations, detailing the potential challenges and possible solutions. The brand's mission to cut costs includes collective shift away from physical stores. In the filing, the brand shares 3 focal points. 1. Establishing an omni-channel retail experience. 2. Achieve profitability. Well, that's just, everybody wants that, you just can't say it. And 3. Leverage brand equity to support growth. We believe these efforts are important aspects to be for our continued business to enable long-term creation for our shareholders. The filing reads, oh my. Guys, the company's struggling, definitely struggling, and they've made the wrong moves over the years. I don't know how much, just closing stores is going to help if they're not able to expand their brands, if they're not able to sell more. When you're online and Amazon is outselling you every day for video games, or eBay, you got a problem, right? That they need to become the place to go for video game shopping, and they are not anymore. They don't offer the best prices in new games. They don't offer the best selection in retro games. It's not the place that you would go anymore. You walk into a store and it's pretty much Funko Pops and t-shirts and everything else. And the video game offerings are getting smaller and smaller as Xboxes of the world, PlayStations of the world reduce their physical inventory because they're walking away from physical media and not replacing it with anything. Right? There's some consoles coming out, but we all know the next generation consoles are going to be digital, and they're going to offer, larger hard drives to store more games. So what are you going to do? You have to sell accessories. But are you going to go to GameStop for just accessories, or are you going to order them online? You're going to order them online. So they really need to shift. They need to give you a reason to walk into the store. And as of right now, they don't have a plan to do that. But you know what? I'm going to do a follow-up video to this one, maybe tomorrow. Well, I'll tell you what I think they should do in order to bring people back into the store, back into the gaming space, offer them a reason to walk in without falling into the traps of the, oversaturated retro market with prices that are, insane. You're not going to go to GameStop to go buy a $150 game, a $200 game. So you need to offer something different. That'll be the subject of tomorrow's video. I'll do it sometime today after I'm done with my homework. And then tomorrow, hopefully tomorrow morning, I'll put it out for you. All right, humans, thank you so much for joining me. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.
New videos every Monday and Sunday. Thank you for joining me on another episode of the Gen X Gamer. Remember to like and subscribe, click that notification bell, and remember, never ever be afraid to be happy. I'll catch you on the next one. Take care.